Is it Tua or is it Fitztragic?
There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Well, the Bills make their way out, led by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
I think the development of Josh Allen as the starting quarterback in Buffalo has been rapid. We knew he had a big arm coming out of college. People question his accuracy, his decision-making a little bit, but I think that continues to improve as well. And the biggest surprise, how well he's used his legs to give them an extra dimension in the running game. And give him credit, his completion percentage last season was up 6 points from the year before. He continues to improve.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Diggs, that guy should slip out. That guy should
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs.
Give me that first, bitch.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary.
Oh, that's not blocking.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Faces, chased. Linebacker shifted.
On the give, this is Singletary.
Whoa, why did he go that way?
Midfield and into Miami territory. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd and 9, Allen going deep for Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
The Dolphins now taking the field, led by the 5th overall pick back in April out of Alabama. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
And I'm not sure what the proper term is, whether things just actually worked out. The universe spoke serendipity, but you remember all through 2019, everyone was talking about Tua Tagovailoa going to the Dolphins in the draft. And many thought that was lost when the Dolphins actually won a few games at the end of the season. But Tua still went to them at number 5, and he has fit in perfectly. Exactly what they've been looking for at the quarterback position.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. This is picked up by the Bills. 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Swag it.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Why? No, you have school. You have stuff to do in school tomorrow. Okay?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is Jakeem Grant. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, look at the numbers for Parker in last week's game. 3 catches, 64 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Ooh, got him again.
And down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And it's caught by Parker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. On first down, Tagovailoa. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And a short gain here, down to the 22. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Moss. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Allen now on 1st down. A quick throw caught by Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 22. On 1st down, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To the air, Allen. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Singletary, they'll run for it.
Oh, that's what I get.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
On second down, it's Howard, and he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oliver got him.
He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We get down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Now it's 2nd and 9. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Steve? Stop playing with it.
On the handoff, this is Howard. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. on the handoff. It's Singletary. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Moss
6 yards there. First down, Buffalo. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now. Caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jakeem Grant now to return.
Ooh, good.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jordan Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. To a hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Another sack, fumble, return for a touchdown.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Yes, it is.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return.
Nope.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Tua. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Howard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard gain. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
What?
Tua going to throw.
What?
Here's Sanu on the catch.
Depends on which one it is. Yeah.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35.
That's
that one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
And
that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
BO4,
Here's
BO3,
2nd and 10 now from the 35. 2 to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone.
He's
got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
You know where your bag's at, right?
There's no shirt in the bag.
Yes, there is.
The bag with the yellow bag there.
Stop. Okay.
Grandma sells Jason 8.
Yes. Well, you might want that though.
Jay.
Move.
It's Grandma.
I know who it is. Hello. What's up? Jay I brought food home, Steve. They have, but not a lot at the moment. Jay wants Burger. Yeah, Jay said he wants Burger King as well. Jay, what do you want, a cheeseburger or what? Hamburger with what on it? Hamburger with ketchup only. Hamburger with ketchup only. Yes, fries. And then you already, what about Steve?
Can I get the chicken? I want the chicken patties.
The chicken patty, huh?
I forgot, chicken sandwich, something like that.
Chicken sandwich, something? He said chicken sandwich, something like that. Okay, yeah, that's what he wants. No, I'm good. And he said he asked me if he could sleep over because he wants to wake up in the morning to do the online class with you. He asked me, so yes or no, so I know to tell him. Graham's gonna be at the doctor at 7:20. So. Yeah, so yeah, you'll have to come home tonight. Okay? Alright? Yep, nope. Well, I already told him no. So, I mean, I told him no before he even asked you. So. I know. Okay. What's that mean? Okay. 9:40 is your tomorrow morning appointment for school.
Okay.
But it's PE and they said he's not gonna be in. So log in and we'll see. Uh-huh. Yeah, they send the schedule out every morning. So that's why you'll get a text reminder every morning. Yep, no. Okay. Okay, then Steve wants to come over for a little bit, then he'll got socks. So just bring Jay's food back with you when you go over. Here, socks.
Just bring Jason's food over back home.
And then go back to Grandma. Tell Jay that Grandma's got to go to the doctor in the morning, so he doesn't need to go over there. Jay! Come here. Grandma's going to the doctor's in the morning, so Steve's coming right back home with your food, okay? And Steve's going to do some work at our house.
Alright.
So nobody's staying over, and Steve ain't staying over long, okay? Why, you going to play Modern Warfare, Steve?
Yeah.
Kind of figured.
So can I get every SMG I have gold so I can...
So not much time to speak of.
Steve, grab some chocolate milk for Grandma's house. I don't know if she has any.
Remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
What?
Well, not exactly a Bama return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Breida. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And, he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Good job,
nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Sanders' kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. It's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Now Allen again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
And Diggs has it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash mark, this is a 43-yard attempt.
Team, stop lagging, please. Thank you. Still want to lag.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now.
It's so just wanted to lag.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
Where are we going?
We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and that game tied at 7 in the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And
can
for
Brady
the
start
moment,
0-2
they
for the
find
first time
themselves
in his
trailing
career?
the visiting Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
Teddy Bridgewater with 3 touchdown passes.
Ruff.
Lastly, let's get to the Windy City.
Ruff.
See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier
Ruff.
Field. And in that one, it's
The
the visiting
mighty
Giants
New
who have the
York
lead.
Giants.
Golden Tate, a touchdown reception.
Girl.
In the game you're watching, it was Josh
All right.
Allen who was on target in that first
Let's
half.
go.
He's thrown for close to 200 yards already.
What are you doing? Hi, girl. Hi. Hi.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Grant sets to return it.
Oh, I missed him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
You're going to be home any minute.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Oh, that was
He
just a
looking
bad
for
throw.
Parker, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So get some benefits.
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Singletary. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The kick by Bass is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Jason, come here. Come here, please.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. The return man is Grant. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but it's going to be second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Zach Baugh there on the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield.
Grammar Dave.
1st and 10.
Jelly, come here. Bring me jelly, please.
Where's your shoes at? Not ready, like I said. Go. Stop. Jay, here. Go with the door. What, Steve? Huh? Go or go, Jay? You have homework? And you ain't done it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Howard.
Not going out.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
But Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Good tackle there by Tremaine Edmonds, who came into the league as one of the youngest players ever drafted in the 1st round and has lived up to the hype and matured quickly. Led the team in tackles last year, can go sideline to sideline, make any kind of play you're looking for. I'm still trying to get over the nightmare of his father burning me for a touchdown back in college.
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience,
Cole Beasley landing around
the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means he's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
3 yards on that last carry.
Man,
Here's
they are
2nd and
just
7.
reading my plays.
Singletary again. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now left side on the swing pass. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Yeah, that's coming back.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Can we get a decent block, please, so we can at least 80 yards this week?
Liberalize the rules. We can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected.
Backups. Makes no sense.
Grabbing some cloth.
Whatever.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Nobody's business, Diggs is.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Swift. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Really?
Now here's a whistle as flags come in.
Really?
And we'll check out the call. And that'll set them back 5.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Off the screen. Throwing now is
Tagovailoa. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
So that's no catch.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Oh, I just
over the middle, taken
I
in.
tried to time it.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
49, guys.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Oh.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Davis now to return it. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start on the ground with Moss.
Oh,
And
really?
he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Really?
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs.
All
All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 59 yards. And the Bills continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Here comes Grant on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out.
look like
So
good.
Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here?
27.
Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go with Howard again.
Well,
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
could have done.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Jerry is.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Nope.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 20-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Can you dig
and
it?
They've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check.
Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The kick by Bass is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
And they're going for it again.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping.
That's caught inside the 20. And
I
he
stopped
just
him.
falls short down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, Mike, you go.
Allen going to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And
Diggs
brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
You are seriously just embarrassing.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Just like that. Just like that.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Made you do.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mike's touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Good job, Moss.
That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And all the way down inside the 5
just
and
can't
4.
be stopped.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll look to run with Moss.
Get off, Moss.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Zach Moss, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills hang
Moss
on.
is the boss.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out comes the Miami offense once again, and they're running back Jordan Howard. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
On 2nd down, Tua. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tua. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down. Tua now on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. From the gun, it's Tua. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The Dolphins on third down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No.
And
Good
the
job,
throw there
Levi.
going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
What?
And this is off target to the left.
Yeah.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses,
That was like a
it's
thumper.
accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. You know, maybe it's
nice
like my
run.
wedge. You know, when you
Moss,
chili
get back,
dip and you hit the
back,
ground
windows.
ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. One final try for Tagovailoa. To a hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Oh, some bullshit
Charles,
there,
it's
boys.
one thing to
Good
win.
shit.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
Oh,
can they?
good game.